Hi, I'm Claude Curran. I'm running as an independent write-in candidate in Massachusetts' 4th Congressional District for United States Congress. Please vote for me on November 2nd. Please see YouTube, watch my Free the Methadone Slaves video, as well as the pain medication contract video. You may find the information helpful and interesting. In this video, I'd like to talk to you about a plan I have to solve a worldwide problem, a worldwide health problem. Let's talk about child abuse. As a psychiatrist, I am very familiar with this problem. I've treated thousands of victims. I've heard all the stories. It's horrible. Flashbacks, nightmares, self-injurious behaviors, sometimes addiction, all the result of the severe trauma. It's disappointing to learn that very frequently those who knew what was going on, the trauma, did nothing. Victims betrayed by those who should have defended, protected them. It's indefensible. The victims will never understand why their protectors remained silent, did nothing to help. As a physician, I'm also aware of another form of child abuse. It happens every day all over the world. We all know about it. We pay for the damage it causes. But we all keep our mouth shut. The tobacco problem. Every day worldwide, 80,000 to 100,000 adolescents have their first cigarette. The nicotine in the tobacco will addict 90% of them. And 1/3 of them, those who become addicted to the nicotine, will die from a tobacco-related illness. And our leaders say nothing. In fact, our leaders benefit from this mass molestation through tax revenue on tobacco. Here in the US, federal and state governments collect around $20 billion annually in tobacco taxes. But you and I must pay the daily tobacco doctor bill. Imagine. The entire value of the U.S. tobacco crop is only $2 billion, but we pay over $500 million daily to treat tobacco-related disease. Are we nuts? Roughly every 4 days, we pay the value of the entire tobacco crop in repairing the damage it causes. 1,200 deaths every day in the U.S. from tobacco. 6 million deaths yearly worldwide from tobacco. Yet those who should be protecting us from it remain silent. What can we, the humble voters of Massachusetts' 4th Congressional District, do together about this problem? I think we can do something about this. Again, a problem that costs just the U.S. $500 million a day. Imagine the worldwide cost. In studying this issue, I learned that there may be a couple of very effective things that we can do to address the worldwide and national tobacco problem. One way is to make tobacco-free forms of nicotine available. Nicotine is the key to the tobacco problem. It's just so addicting. You know, heroin only addicts about 50% of people who try it, while nicotine addicts close to 90% of those who try it. Smokers initially use nicotine to help anxiety, depression, or to help their low energy, but eventually they can't function without it, and they can't quit. Life without nicotine is depressing and uninteresting. It's true. Just ask any smoker or ex-smoker. I want to show you something interesting. You know the lovely singer Jessica Simpson? Well, she was on the Jay Leno show last April, and Jay asked her about her addiction problem. And this is what she said.
Now, tell me about this addiction that you have.
Oh, we're going to go into that?
Yeah, this is the strangest thing I have ever heard.
I am addicted to Nicorette gum.
Okay, now, okay.
I just spit it out and put it on my water bottle before I came out because I thought it'd be rude if I was
That is not the odd part. Have you ever smoked?
No, not once.
Okay, all right. See this? Okay, like to me.
Never in my life
like
have I
I'm
smoked.
on methadone. I've never done heroin. I just enjoy methadone. I don't understand it.
The first time I ever chewed a piece of Nicorette gum, one of my close friends' mother gave it to me. I think she thought she was giving me a piece of Dentine ice or something.
Right.
And like I'm chewing it and it's like a party in my mouth. It's like fireworks and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm talking a million miles an hour. I love this gum. What kind of gum is this? I have to have this gum.
Yeah.
And it's Nicorette and it gives me energy.
You know.
It's like drinking 3 Red Bulls.
Isn't that remarkable? In discussing her addiction to Nicorette gum, Jessica Simpson gave an honest description of her first nicotine high. She verified the findings of medical researchers that the adolescent brain can become addicted to nicotine after just one exposure to it. In Miss Simpson's case, the so-called nicotine delivery device was nicotine-containing chewing gum. Miss Simpson went on to say that she has, quote, not once, never in my life, close quote, smoked a cigarette. In approximately 60 seconds, Jessica ingenuously taught us all what the tobacco companies don't want us to understand. It's the nicotine, stupid. I really have to thank Miss Simpson for a vital and priceless contribution to the discussion of nicotine addiction. So where were we? Oh yeah, how can we address the tobacco problem together? Can we? I say, yes we can. Yes we can. Gee, that has a rather familiar ring to it. Kind of catchy. Did you know that Massachusetts spends the most on health care per citizen than any other state? You know which state spends the least? Utah. Why? It's probably because there are so many Mormons there. Good, hardworking people who don't smoke. The Mormons teach their kids not to smoke. And for the most part, their kids don't smoke. I commend them for trying to protect their kids. The Mormons help Utah taxpayers save money on health care, and they protect their kids. There are other religions who preach against tobacco. The Jehovah's Witnesses, the Seventh-day Adventists, and also the Jewish religion. Did you know that? Oh yeah. In 2006, the Rabbinical Council of America condemned the use of tobacco. They said that tobacco is non-kosher. That is, it's morally objectionable. It's bad. They are just doing their job of teaching those under their care about doing good things and avoiding bad things. Now, this didn't get much press because the media, for the most part, is in the tank for the tobacco companies. Did you know that Rupert Murdoch, the owner of News Corp, you know, they own Fox News, the New York Post. Rupert Murdoch is on the board of directors of Philip Morris, the big tobacco company. That's life. Anyway, if you elect me, now remember, I'm a write-in candidate. I don't have any support of the big political parties, the Democrats, the Republicans. I think you probably understand why. If you elect me, we will invite all these religious leaders to Fall River to have the first Fall River International Protect Children from Tobacco Conference. The Rabbinical Council of America, the spiritual older brothers of just about all other religions, can teach all the other religious leaders why they declared tobacco non-kosher and why tobacco is bad. And soon, the whole country will learn about this. Well, our health will be better and we'll save money, like Utah. But for this to happen, you have to elect me. Do you think that the Republicans or the Democrats want to give up their $20 billion tobacco tax revenue? Do you think Big Tobacco or News Corp would give any money to Barney Frank or Sean Belat, the Republican candidate, if they had any anti-tobacco plan? No, never. So if you help me, we will invite religious leaders from all over the world, like Rowan Williams, the Archbishop of Canterbury, Bartholomew I, Primate of Constantinople. He speaks 7 languages. Pope Benedict XVI, Queen Elizabeth, head of the Church of England, Thomas Munson, prophet of the Mormon Church, Ted Nelson, head of the Seventh-day Adventists, and of course the Rabbinical Council of America, their spiritual older brothers. Vote for me, Claude Curran, a humble, independent write-in candidate for U.S. Congress from Massachusetts' 4th Congressional District. Thanks.